Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Iron Valor. I am your dungeon master for this evening, and we are here in a very special early episode of what we will now be doing as Rime of the Frostmaiden. So for those of you who have never seen the show before, usually we do one-shot little adventures, but now that it is wintertime and cold here in the Huntsville area, we are going to be playing through a little 8 to 12 session version of Rime of the Frostmaiden. So super excited about that. We will be joined, of course, by the traditional cast, Davis, Brandon, James, and Dylan. And for the duration of this campaign, the fabulous Amelia Enix will be joining us. And also Raina from Fate's End too, but she's not here tonight. So we'll be introducing her going forward. So you can expect this particular Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign to last about 8 to 12 sessions, depending on what the party chooses to do. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. So we've all made new characters. It's all going to be super fun and should be a good old time. So, a couple announcements before we get started. Let's start with our partner stuff. I believe, Davis, you have the announcements for that right now?
Oh, yeah. That's right now?
Yep.
Yep. Now?
All right.
Like right now, dude.
You want me to start?
Yeah, you get started.
Right. Babinga, 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 babinga. Babinga,
when the dice fall, the magic dice fall, the math rock sleep tonight.
Babinga, babinga,
Dice fall, the magic dice fall, the math rock sleep tonight.
Babinga. Oh, wee! Babinga, bum, baboo. Babinga, 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 babinga.
It's December, gifts remember, my friends and family.
Babinga.
It's December, gifts remember, for friends and family.
Oh, wee! Babinga, baboo-doo.
This December, grab 9 Realms Gaming's exclusive Babinga tabletop gaming accessories. Dice vaults, dice trays, hero vaults, dice towers, all made in their beautiful Babinga wood. Only available this December. Don't forget to use our partner code LIAR10 to get 10% off.
Yeah, 10% off, LIAR10. Well done, everyone. Excellent effort. Thank you, Davis. Thank you, Dylan. I'm just going to say that's the most exciting announcement we've had so far here on Iron Valor. So thank you both so much for your effort. And thank you to 9 Realms Gaming for partnering with us. That's the Babinga Wood is available on their website for the duration of the month. So exclusive, and go ahead and order that for you and all your friends for Christmas and all that kind of fun stuff and get 10% off. So I believe that's it. Oh, we are, for the duration of this campaign, at the very least, we're discontinuing the use of Valor coins. But as you watch and you gain your tokens, your Valor tokens, you can continue to bless the players and curse the encounters, and of course give luck to your favorite players as well. So that's still available to you. You can drop those luck points and those blessings and all that if you see fit. So, but for the duration of this, there's not going to be any Valor coins to be tossing any coins around to. So, with that in mind, check out this fancy new overlay that Lauren did and this awesome new intro as we get ready to play through Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden.
just lied to me.
I'm sorry. Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous. And this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Auril, the Frostmaiden, the god of winter's wrath. Dale folk live in scattering of settlements known as 10 towns. The drop-off in caravans coming from the south and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frostmaiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming for adventurers such as yourselves. 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle, and in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. Our adventure begins in the quiet lakeside town of Kirkonk, one of the 10 towns. You fledgling adventurers have been traveling through the frozen north for quite some time, and sanctuary is promised within this little one of 10 towns. Small flecks of snow dot your nose and paint the roof of every home in this village a pure white. The aurora of Auril's nightly ritual gives a shimmering blue-green glow to the quiet town as you make your way to warmth and comfort. Looking around this little small village, the 5 of you find yourselves. And let's see, Davis, why don't you get us started? What do you look like and who are you playing this campaign?
This campaign, I'll be playing Thorvald the Cleanser. He is a servant of Torm and a paladin of devotion. He's the local roving Justicar. He's a truth seeker. He's a justice bringer. He's currently wearing a suit of rather frosty chainmail. Carries a simple pack with him, all the tools needed for wandering around in the rather dark and cold area up here. Nothing particularly outstanding about him, except his oversized shield emblazoned with, strangely enough, a different deity's symbol.
Okay. Brandon.
All right. Next to him, you see a fire genasi in a particularly bad mood as he's shivering in this icy hell that he has found himself in. His name is Luther Del Zesto. He has ash black skin and a warm yellowish red hair and glowing yellow eyes. He's wearing wizard's robes and he has a book clutched to his chest as he tries to keep warm. In his free hand, he's conjured up a small little ball of flame that he also keeps close to himself. He's pretty. He looks very well kept, well groomed. It seems that looks might be very important to him as he's got a scowl on his face, just upset at the world that he's found himself in these frigid conditions.
Amelia.
Although she is the runt of her clan, She towers above the rest of the party at 7'2", a blue furred furbolg, with pink dusted across her freckled nose and cheeks, and red, dark auburn hair. She is decorated with feathers and teeth and antlers hanging from her belt loops, her ears, her hair. And she leans on her twisted staff.
Dylan.
Stuart is a warforged robot. Stuart is made of many scraps and metals patchwork together. Stuart's attitude towards others is unforgiving and harsh. Stuart thinks he always knows best. Stuart is a inventor, and he lives, and his only creation is to invent more things. Stuart is very, like I said, patchworked. He's built himself mainly of his own limbs after he was abandoned in a junkyard. And he's rose from the bottom all the way to the top. And he has a cape on, some goggles on his head, a crossbow and a rapier, a shield. He's not affected by this cold weather, not too much at least, as long as he stays warmed up. And his height is he's probably like 6 foot.
Just normal guy.
Just a normal guy.
Yep.
Stuart.
And James.
You'd see a rather small half elf, about 5'4", covered in fur-lined leathers, with a rapier at his hip and a buckler on his arm. Just trying to stay warm in this very harsh environment that he's definitely ready to get out of already. But the leathers are keeping him warm, and he's just here with these random people that he's been traveling with. And Stuart.
Yes.
And Stuart. And Stuart. So, this ragtag band of adventurers that you are, as you begin approaching the town, you know it's pretty early in the day, probably about 10 or 11 o'clock, because the very just beginning of twilight is starting to show right behind Kelvin's Cairn, a mountain just on the backside of this of this little village town. And lit up, you can see just this very quiet. Most people aren't really doing a whole lot yet. It's early, but people are starting to move around slightly. There is a single kind of mantle, like a sign, as you approach from the east, and it's on a blue field. It's just a single knucklehead trout on a field of blue, and that's for the sigil of Kaer Kong. And as you enter into the town, what would you like to do?
I imagine my compatriots would like to find shelter from the cold, harsh winter.
How did I know Stuart would know what to do?
This is a good idea. Luther will be looking for the nearest inn with a nice glowing fire.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's an inn directly adjacent, or as you first walk in, you see something called the Northern Light Inn. It's the first inn when you first come into town. It's probably the second or third building that you see. It looks kind of quiet right now. Doesn't look like there's very many people over at the moment, but you can hear a little bit of commotion coming from a tavern just up the road. It's actually a little bit lively in there. So you got those two different options.
How long have you been traveling?
This morning, probably 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, I say we go to the Northern Lights. It's closer and we can get warm.
Stuart would also like to go to the Northern Lights.
Lights sound nice.
Sounds like a good time. You as you first go up to as you approach and enter into the village for the first time, you can see that it's a very kind of like German kind of architecture with lots of intertwined braces on the doors, lots of fine woodwork between all the glass panels and everything. There are these small dragon, like just the head and neck that stick out over the top and kind of protect where the snow would be coming into along the whole brace of the roof and everything. There's a couple barrels out front. And as you approach, the small little flecks of snow are falling onto what looks like a mound. Maybe a dog or something has fallen on the ground. It's kind of rustling around a bit as you approach the Northern Light Inn.
Stuart continues inside.
Gonna go investigate what's under the mound.
The mouth. They
I
says a
am
dog.
Curious. Look, the weird voice in your head said it was a dog.
Yeah, dude. I guess so. Whoops.
As you approach, the pile of snow begins to stir and it shifts, and as you get up there, it pops up in a flash, and saying there is a silver dragonborn. He says, "Who goes there? You thieves! I have caught you now!" And you can see this man. He's kind of fallen over a little bit. He's got a bottle in one hand, and he's just looking at you right now.
This is the weirdest dog I've ever
This
seen.
wasn't a dog.
Are you lost, boy?
I'm sorry, are you coming to steal from the Northern Lights Inn? I caught you now, red-handed!
No, I'm a paladin. I can't steal.
All he can steal is your heart.
Need to take an oath of sobriety.
So it was the Warforged then! I got him now.
Stuart would never steal. Stuart can make his own alcohol, mister. And his own bed. Stuart doesn't even need to sleep. Stuart's a grown Warforged robot.
He pulls down his scarf and takes a long hit of the square bottle real fast.
Stop that.
And it's empty, so he just throws it on the ground. My apologies. I didn't realize this was. I'm so sorry. But pardon my manners. I am Torvus, speaker of the village here, and I am so sorry. I've just been so jumpy of late. I was waiting out here, hoping to catch some of these thieves, and I'm so sorry. I didn't realize this would be. I've lost myself. Please, let us go inside.
How many thieves do you usually catch covered in snow?
Well, I haven't caught any yet. Not yet. But I will. I will catch these thieves.
And when you do, I'll be there to assist you.
Well.
I steal without entering.
Without what?
Entering the Northern Lights?
Yes, let us continue this conversation inside.
Well, let's get to where it's warm. It looks like maybe you are all interested in. You look like adventurers yourselves. And so Torvus goes up to the door and opens it up, allowing you to inside of the Northern Light Inn. So
Kestrel will pick up the bottle on the way in and place it in a proper trash receptacle.
Littering can't have that. That's for sure.
Look like we found the real culprit here.
Mm-hmm.
Stuart takes the bottle out of the trash can and puts it in his chest hole.
Then you put it back on the ground.
The inn appears as you enter into the Northern Light Inn. The inn appears mostly empty. A young woman looks up at you as you enter and gives Torvus a chastising smile and says, "Did you fall asleep outside again? I am telling you, Torvis, one day you're going to have to stop relying on the kindness of strangers. The woman opens the door into what looks like a kitchen and calls out, heat up something for Torvis. He's been out patrolling again. And she heads back inside. Torvis brushes the snow off of his leathers and finds a way to what you assume to be his normal, typical seat in this inn.
You know, you really should be honest about where you're going and what you're doing.
What does that mean?
Oh boy.
What are you trying to say?
Takes out a book, flips to a page.
Oh no, not the book.
Oh,
He's
no.
about to school him. Here we go.
I need a drink.
All it takes is one lie, man. Steer you off in the wrong direction. Now you're stuck in a snowdrift. Nobody knows where you are. They look in your typical place. You've been eaten by wolves. This isn't just your life you're talking about here.
What are you saying? I wasn't on patrol. Is that what you're trying to imply?
I'm trying to say you were lying in a snow pile, drunk.
Well, that was after the patrol, obviously.
Didn't make it very far.
This is where I came back to. Have you considered that?
I think you are very much trying to stretch the truth, and I don't approve.
Well, the truth is flexible. So,
No, it isn't.
Clearly, our friend here was simply lying in wait for the bandits or thieves to approach, and we happened to arrive first. Right?
clearly.
Well, we did arrive before the thieves.
Or I think you might have arrived after them. So we've had a string of thieves all through the night, and no one for the last several weeks. They keep coming here, taking our goats, taking our knucklehead trout, sometimes our gold, anything of real value. They even stole my shield. You can't imagine why. The whole thing had a giant hole in it. Can't imagine why they would want that thing. But it's been quite the string of lostness.
Do you get why I might not believe you, seeing as that you lie about the small thing? See, now I might have to go talk to someone more credible to verify your story. Makes it so much more of a hassle. And he'll stand up and walk over to the bar.
Okay.
These thieves, do they not leave tracks in the snow?
Well, they do from time to time. As you know, if you've been traveling up here in the north for very long, you know it's dangerous to go far out. As far as I know, we track them and try to catch them in town because heading out into the wilderness is quite dangerous. They seem to be heading, but all the tracks that we have, they die fairly quickly as soon as you go out because you know all the storms all the time.
Yes,
The trail goes cold, yes.
How long has it been stormy?
Here in Icewind Dale, it's been storming for years. 2 years at least. Ever
That
since...
is unnatural.
Into what?
Unnatural.
Oh, yes. I mean, we haven't seen the sun around here in 2 years. It's been ever since Arul brought her light to the night. Have we dealt with this? And every night she rides, and when she does, the sun does not come our way, and travelers don't come our way, and no one comes our way these days.
Why do you stay here? Why not just
Except
leave?
the thieves.
Well, it's hard. Don't you think it's hard to leave? This is where we're from, and you can't exactly leave just out the blue. It is miles to the nearest safe point.
Not to mention dangerous.
Quite. It's a cold life, and it's a isolated life, but it is a life, and I'm not looking to go die out in the cold somewhere.
And these thieves, do they have a way to traverse the storm that you do not?
Don't know. We might be able. You might be able to talk to. There are people who do go out. There are people. I think it is Atinus. He's over at the Frostfall expeditions. He goes out from time to time to the other of the 10 towns. He tries to get out there and see everything, and he travels. I believe he takes a dog sled, as I believe how he travels around. But yeah, it seems to be the quickest instead of just walking around, you know. But he's an older man now. Doesn't go out near as much as he used to. But these thieves, they come out late, just now, or just in the last few days. They stole the Northern Light Inn. There was a lantern out front that brought all the travelers, led them straight here to the Northern Light Inn, and it's been taken. Well, I know Allie would sure love to get it back. And as he says that, Allie returns from the kitchen, and she says, "Well, that's absolutely right." And she comes down, and she slams a plate down in front of you, Thorvald. Puts down some food, some hot food for you with a hot cup of some sort of, looks like some sort of apple cider or something like that. Puts that down in front of you and brings another plate around to the rest of you, and sets down the hot food and everything for all of y'all. He says, I think it was 2 days ago now. We haven't been able to find anything yet, but they keep taking it. It was quite quite nice for all of our travelers. We were getting far more people. Now they all head over there to the hook, line, and sinker. And once they get in there, people don't come out. They get caught up.
Oh boy. Gotta go fix that. Thank you for your trustworthy word.
If we aren't going now, are we? We just got out of that frigid hell. Perhaps we should stay for a while.
50 feet.
Oh, please stay. At least have lunch. At least while there's a little bit of warmth, you can get it into your bones a little bit.
Yes, it would be rude of us to ignore his hospitality.
Her hospitality.
Their hospitality.
Stuart agrees. We should stay.
You don't even eat, Stuart.
Stuart would like wine.
I think
Oh,
they have a very good wine here. That's for sure.
In your nicest glass, please. Stuart only drinks out of the finest.
You don't drink.
Yes. Make it 2, please.
Alex kind of nods her head.
Just try and be more like him. He knows how to party.
No partying.
Stuart and I just appreciate the finer things in life.
Thorvald, you might want to step outside. I think me and this man need to talk about our visit to the brothel later.
Oh, no. Not again.
I can't blame them, Thorwald. They got us hook, line, and sinker.
It was a good one.
I'm not sure they have those over there. Everyone here is good folk.
Did you check the back room?
I have never.
Stuart will make sure to.
Perhaps.
I don't account for that one.
Don't account for him. Well, here's the thing. Over here, down here in Karakong, we're having these string of robberies. I do believe that if some powerful and strong adventurers such as yourselves were interested in making a little bit of coin, we would certainly compensate you fairly if you could discover the source of all this thievery.
We don't need no conversation.
Oh, Stuart is not... I mean, Stuart might be the smartest man on the earth, but it doesn't take a smart man to realize if you wanted to catch a thief, you'd have to do more than sleep in a snow pile outside.
He's right. Where's your courthouse?
That being said, we would love to help you for the compensation that you mentioned.
Stuart, be compensated your finest sled, please. Stuart cares not to walk in the snow.
Blah. A sled.
If you cannot acquire a sled, can you please point me to a blacksmith of some sort? Someone who would have raw materials in which Stuart would be able to craft?
I don't think we have that here. No blacksmith to speak of, that's for sure. You might have to ride out a little bit to get one of the bigger towns. There's not really that many folks here. I know Jartha over, like I said, Jartha and Tinas over at the Frozen Far Expeditions. They have some sleds, and I know you can rent them. Well, yes, just for your time. You know, while you are pursuing these scoundrels.
Where is your center of law? Do you have one?
Well, I'm speaker for the town. I really am the law here.
Sorry, Stuart just thought that was funny.
Or at least me.
Well, Stuart thinks if we're gonna catch your thieves for you, we also think that you should also throw in sleds. I don't want to have to pay to rent them.
You'll have to ask Atinas about that. I can't go giving away his own sleds.
You make no sense.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said you make no sense.
Well, not my
You are the
sleds.
leader of the town.
I can't go giving away somebody's stuff, even if I'm in charge of it.
Yes, but I'm sure your name carries some sort of weight around the town, right?
Oh yes, of course. If you are to accept this adventure, and it is something that you are willing to help us with, then for certain, Atinas will help you, and will likely allow you to definitely rent the sleds if you want to keep it.
Confer upon me a title of authority that I may bring these vagrants to justice.
Vagrants.
Stuart wants to know if he can kill the thugs.
No, we're not going to kill them.
You want them alive?
Stuart's lost interest.
Stuart, what did you do before this?
Kestrel.
I crafted everything, including torture tools. Stuart has new spikes he wishes to test.
Stuart, shut up! What were you saying? Yes? No?
What?
You were saying something.
No.
Thorvald hears things.
We were spoken over, so we will not speak.
I'm sorry. How could I have done this?
For a thing without a mouth, you sure do a lot of speaking.
Stuart has a mouth.
Well, it is. I believe I could arrange for some rented sleds and perhaps the dogs that go with them. Of course, if they are unavailable, there's nothing I can do about that. However, I can offer you all 25 gold pieces each for a resolution to the thievery.
We will accept.
Good.
Buy a deputy?
He's gonna make an inside check.
See if he's happy. I feel like that's a 1 to pass.
I don't know. You're kind of rubbing him the wrong way. He doesn't really like your brash nature, and the way you act like you can do his job better than him. And so he says, he pulls out what a badge that it's the blue field and the little troutfish, and he just takes it and passes it over there to Crystal. It's like kind of looks at you, Thorvald, a little bit, like in the eyes. Hands it to Crystal. Says, "If you'll give this to a tennis shield, he will take this for you and should be able to acquire the sub dogs." Yes.
We are a Kestrel, but thank you.
A Doomabust, it's a bad accent. Kestrel. The thieves did not come here to the Northern Light Inn last night. I would suggest you maybe begin your search over at the Hook, Line, and Sinker. From there, you may be able to find a path that leads on to furthermore.
Very well.
Oh, and special thanks if you could. There is a lantern that Corey, Ali's sister, will not stop giving me hell about. If you can find that, I'll throw in a little something extra for you.
Like tap his mug on the table and thank you, Ali. I've cleaned off the plate as best I can. Heading over. Be back. Picked up his shield.
Stuart follows behind Thorwald so he can walk in the cleared
Competent
snow. What?
What?
All right. With hot food in your bellies and the still warm feeling in your fingers from gripping the hot apple cider mugs, you make your way back into the cold. The perpetual twilight of the only dim light here in Icewind Dale lights the town, and it is up to you. You look around, and there is a slight snow still falling currently, even now.
This miserable weather.
Agreed.
Sir, how thick is the snow?
Right now, it's probably about 1.5 feet deep.
Okay. Stuart follows behind Thorwald.
Man on a mission is tanking his way through the snow.
Love it.
Quite the impressive snowplow.
So there were 2 locations you were given. There was the Frozen Far Expeditions, and then the Hook, Line, and Sinker. Of course, you
I'm
can.
headed to the Hook, Line, and Sinker.
Yeah, they were on there a lot closer.
It's closer.
He wants to go right to the debauchery.
To the debauchery.
Kicks open the door. All you debaucherous fools! I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Like, sir, this is a Wendy's.
That covers it alone.
Oh my god. All right. So as you approach, similar kind of architecture to the Hook, Line, and Sinker, as compared to the Northern Light Inn. Very, very similar. This one's slightly larger. There are some lights and some fire going in, and you can hear there are far more people inside of this inn than there were outside of the Northern Light Inn. So as you approach, you make your way inside, and as soon as you step in, there is a large man with a battle axe strung over his shoulders. And as soon as you step in the door, he puts a mug of a small, like, half pint of ale in your hand. Says, "Welcome to Hook, Line, and Sinker. First drink's always on me." And he hands it to you as you walk in.
Sorry, sir, I don't drink. I'll pass it to my friends back there. Someone will want it.
As
We
you
only drink the water of the springs.
I'll take hers.
Stuart gets.
And I'll take his.
No,
This was not Stuart.
So everyone who wants
We're not
one,
getting inebriated. We're law officials.
everyone who walks in gets a free drink.
No.
Please.
If you want one, if you can of course turn it down, but as you do, it goes. All those
Is it every
down.
time you walk in?
No, just the first time.
Stuart walked.
He says, first time here, over here. The Hook, Line, Sinker. This is what we call the hook. First one's here. Next one goes in line. And he points over there. There are about 8 to 10 people waiting in line to get their next pint of ale.
Must be good ale.
Or slow service.
I see.
Or nothing better to do than thieve and drink.
Thorvald, why don't we step outside?
I'm going to find the bottom of this debauchery, and I'm going to punch a hole in it.
No, you're not.
What?
Ooh.
What?
That is so sad.
Oh
Come.
my god.
If you wish to speak to me, you may speak plainly.
You are being disrespectful of the outer people.
Disrespectful?
What kind of paladin is that?
The first thing the law official does when I walk in is to accuse me of thievery.
It was
I-
a joke.
A,
Even I know that.
a, a, a joke? Never thought of it that way.
And not to appreciate his culture is not becoming.
It was a very strange joke. How would one know that they're joking?
Stuart doesn't even have a brain and he knows how.
Just look to your acquaintances.
That's a good word for them.
You must learn to see the best in people, my friend.
I wasn't talking to you!
Oh my god.
I will continue to drink.
Same. I must say, this ale does taste quite nice, sir.
You can't taste!
Ale leaks out of Stuart's leg. I don't know what you're talking about.
Most intriguing.
I do not agree with the livelihood of these people, but we are on a mission for the greater good.
Yes, 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 but best way to find a den of thieves is to look for the people who drink too much.
What does that make us?
Set down an
Not
empty
saying.
mug. Yes.
I'm
Makes
not
my
sure if you
heart
drink that
make
much,
me-
you may have a steady hand.
Stuart also finds the alcohol makes you quite warm.
Mm.
You don't get cold!
Stuart's getting real sick of you putting your false claims onto him. You don't know what Stuart feels.
I have never lied in my entire life.
Stuart thinks you don't even know what the people here feel.
I probably don't.
So that's why you should stop being such a dick, Stuart says. Stuart goes in line.
At least I have one.
Stuart gets to work. Crap, no. Stuart can make anything.
This dude. Oh my god.
So,
you
I don't think a paladin should be saying things like that.
it
I'm gonna go stand in line.
wasn't a lie though.
It wasn't a lie,
I'm
but I actually kind of respect him a little bit more now.
inconvenient.
Thorvald, you look around and there are quite the debaucherous around here. Many of the individuals here are partaking in far too much drink. It seems that they save the work for the night when it can be done and take advantage of the twilight while they can. So you look around and there are some young men who look like they may be rangers who go out and search into the frost lands for game and hunting and such. You look over, there's some people who look like they may be fisher people. They go do some ice fishing. They've got a couple buckets sitting next to them as they are enjoying their ale. And of course a meandering of folks who are all trying to enjoy their time. And a couple of them are playing a game of cards.
Ah, cards.
I will
Devil's
meander over to the rangers.
Yes.
To the ranges. As you approach Kestrel, you as you approach, they say, "Well, hello there. Would you care to sit?" And he kind of like scoots over in the suits over in the booth a little bit. It's like, we were just about to have an ale. Tall one.
I have a name.
Well, what is it?
As she sits, she begins to shrink about 3 feet, leaving her at a measly 5 feet tall. Kestrel.
Kestrel. Well, it's good to meet you. My name is Benji, and my compatriots here, Thomas and Jeff. We are we are hunters in this verse. What brings you to our dear Kia Kong?
We're hunting.
Well, that's our line of business. So
We're hunting people.
I was about to say, I thought you did not lie.
Stuart's really good.
you're the, are you guys the serial killers?
No. Wait.
Wait.
Do you care to explain a bit more?
Well, apparently over. So you're not, I assume. Is that safe to say?
I don't think so. I think I would remember.
Okay, so here's the deal. So apparently, over in Targos, there have been a string of people going missing, and in fact, there was a whole expedition that went out going to look for folks. And when they got there, the entire group went missing. Like, from what I heard, it was a dozen good, strong men, all gone, all at one point. Up the mountain they went, and then they were all gone. They say someone or something got them. You guys been around Targus lately?
No. No, we just arrived.
Kind of side eyes Thorvald.
What?
So anyway, if you're not here to hunt all of us, what are you here for?
Thieves.
Ah,
Apparently not very important thieves.
well, I think they're very important, man. They keep stealing from everybody.
Have you seen anything that would be of use for us?
Did Torvus put you up to this? We keep telling him, and I don't know why he don't go check it out. We keep telling him there's some activity out by the outpost, the old one, way up to the north. But he hasn't sent anybody out there yet. Doesn't go himself. I don't know why. We just keep seeing.
Tell us to go out there.
Well, apparently he doesn't believe us. He says it's been abandoned for years, and then we keep telling him we see a light burning in the tower, and he doesn't do anything about it.
Are you notorious for lying? Like, apparently he is.
Thorvald, do you think before you speak?
No.
I don't think he does.
Never mind him.
I don't
The
like
question
him.
is legitimate.
I don't like him very much.
Nobody does. Now, please continue.
Anyway, it's quite the journey up there. It's easy to get lost, so I'd try to find a path if I were you. But it's not too bad a hike. You can get there in a few hours. I don't know if it has anything to do with the thieves. Might be something else, but
Whatever it is, if it's suspicious, it should be checked out.
What can you tell me about this winter?
it's cold. People say that it hadn't always been like this. Used to have an actual summer where the lakes would unfreeze and you could actually get out on a boat and go riding around, but These days, the lakes are frozen solid almost always. I mean, not solid all the way through, just where you can walk on them, no problem. Apparently, Auril, that's what they say is Auril, the Frostmaiden. If you heard of her before.
Have I?
I don't know, make a religion check.
Minor deity.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see, this guy gets minor deity.
Ooh, 11.
Beneath the
Yeah.
likes of Horn and Ilmater.
Yeah, so Auril is a minor deity in the Forgotten Realms. She has, she's not one of the main gods or anything like that, but she has chosen. Look, it seems as though she's chosen to exert her powers over this particular land. You know that with an 11, you know that she's a big fan of being alone. Doesn't really want people around, and our young Benji here goes on to explain that Auril has, or the people say that Auril has taken up her residence here in Icewind Dale because she can keep as many people away from her as possible, and stay away from everyone in all her isolation.
Not so strange, but there are people here.
Well, I don't think she has to talk to us very much. She just flies over and does her thing. I think it's really the gods she doesn't really want to bother. And if everyone's worried about her, they're not really worshiping anybody else. So the other gods don't really come out here.
By the light of Tyr, I'm gonna knock on her door.
Well, I don't recommend that, man.
Ah,
She's still God, even if she does choose to hang out here among all of us mortals. Make it cold. Well, there are worse things.
Perhaps I can change her mind.
I certainly hope you do. Be nice to go for a swim again one day.
Thank you. Come, Thorvald.
yes.
Stuart, Felix, and Luther, you have all made your way to the front of the line by this point and have gathered your another round of ale. Again, the ale is not cold in Icewind Dale. It is hot, and it's a little steaming when you grab it, and it is warming inside all the way out into your toes, and it is some of the strong stuff.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers.
Cheers. Stuart's maybe getting a little drunk. Takes a drink.
Stuart, you were wetting yourself.
Stuart pulls out the patch. Stuart applies it to the back of his leg. I know not what you speak of. That's not mine. Someone else must have spilled that. These drunkards.
So, who were some of the other patrons in this place? Like,
There was the card table Stuart saw.
oh yeah.
There was a place to play some cards.
Stuart
we have
would
any-
like to check out this human invention.
Yeah, same here. Do we have any gold on us?
Yeah, I think you guys all started with like 10 gold.
Sweet. Yes.
Yes, Stuart walks over to the table and asks if he may pull up a chair to play cards with these fine folk.
Oh, I follow. Luther would like to play as well.
So you guys walk up to the table. There's a group of 3. It looks like they're playing a game of what looks like a typical hand of poker of sorts. Five card draw, if you're familiar with that. And they pull up, and as you all approach, they say, "Oh, do you hand?
Stuart's would love to have a hand. Stuart.
Oh,
Stuart
please, just
doesn't-
sit down. Right here. Come on. And he starts dealing out real quick, both of you.
Oh my! Stuart knows not how to play.
Stuart knows everything. Sit down.
True.
You get your cards. I'd like for both of you to roll 3d6.
3-6. Okay.
That was a foul. He hit my dice.
Hey, you hit mine.
You did it. All right. So he tosses us with coins. He says, "All right, let's go. Well, single gold place to play. You got all. That's all you gotta do." if you feel like you win, go ahead and drop gold in. And so to the others will make their rolls.
Stuart reaches into his chest compartment and finds his sack of gold and picks out one coin and throws it on the table.
One of them drops in 2 gold and says, "I'm gonna raise you," and puts it down. Another one he'll call that, so that's now 2. There's 2 gold to call, and the other one folds. Oh yeah, that's 2 gold to play. 2 gold to play.
Stuart throws in another gold.
Those another gold.
Yep, 2 gold.
Luther throws in another goal.
He's calling.
Calling. All right, so you got your total. So the idea is like the highest 3 die total is what wins effectively, and overall. So you can now exchange any number of d6s you wish and keep the other ones. The other guy, the first player who raised to 2, he's gonna hold flat, and he's not even gonna change out any of his cards. He's gonna leave it fine. And the other guy who rolled, he's gonna change 1 and switch out his cards.
Stuart thinks he'll change 2.
His face kind of drops a little bit, but he's fine.
Okay. I will also change 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
First guy comes around again, puts another gold in for it to raise to a 3 gold pot. The other one folds. So now there's only 1 guy there betting in. Oh, another gold from each of you if you still want to play. If you still want to lose that gold. Looks like our boy here, Jarvis, he is gonna kill it. Looks like we got a good hand.
Stuart raises 2 gold.
Oh, Mr. Moneybags over here. 2 that, and then that draws to you, Luther.
I will throw 2 gold in as well.
Ooh, raise again. Jarvis throws another gold on. He's like, "I'll take all your money, folks. That's fine. It's all no worries." And then he'll drop his over. Jarvis has a 15.
This guy's good, dude. This guy's good. Let's go.
Beat me by 1.
14.
Stuart has 12.
Tough luck, boys. Tough luck, boys. As he basically throws out like a straight flush and pulls it all back over to himself and just pockets it.
Stuart demands another game.
Another game. All right.
Yes, of course. That was our learning experience.
Go.
Let me hop in on this as well.
Oh, you'll jump in as well. More yes. All right, gold pieces all around. Everybody drops 1 in. So I believe Stuart, you lost 4 gold,
Yeah.
and then so did our friend here.
4 as well. Yes.
Roll your 3d6.
Come on, Stuart. Stuart.
They all drop in their gold pieces. Jarvis only bets his 1 gold piece this time. After they all drop their pieces in, 2 of them fold.
Stuart won't let you back out of a challenge so easy. I raise by 2.
By 2.
Oof. You look at Jarvis. He's got this. What do you do? What are you doing? He's raising by 2.
I'd rather not spend all my drinking money. I'm gonna fold.
The fold.
Oh,
Felix?
I'll call him.
Call the gold. I think Jarvis is gonna call 2, and he'll call 2 and exchange 1.
I'm gonna exchange.
Oh, Stuart, how could you?
Jarvis is gonna go ahead and raise. So currently there is 9 gold on the table, or there's 12 gold total on the table. The call is up to 3. He's gonna raise it 3 more.
Wow.
Fold.
Seems he is confident, my friend. What are you going to do, Stuart?
man.
Stuart shoves all in.
All in.
I love
How
this
much
guy.
gold do you have?
None. Stuart has none left.
If it, make a persuasion or deception check. Your choice.
And we start off with what, 10?
Oh no.
I rolled another natural one. Cannot believe that. That's gonna suck.
All right. Stuart. Stuart's rolled a 1.
No, Stuart rolled a
That's 2.
a 2 minus 1.
A 2 minus 1.
Oh, Lord. Still beats a natural 1, doesn't it?
It does beat a natural one. Unfortunately, because it is natural.
From across the room. You're alive!
So Jarvis picks up his hand, which is which is a 17, is what he has right now.
Oh my god.
This man's insane.
And he's looking at you going all in with all your gold. He's just like, he just folds it.
Yes!
He just folds it.
Stuart folds over a pair of 2s.
Power twos. So with that, I believe that you gathered like 15 gold, isn't it? I think so. You flop a pair of twos. He's like, "What?" And he flips it over. It's like it's like a king hearts, like king through 9, all hearts. He's like, whew. rough goal of things. Said another round.
Enough!
Stuart would love to, but Stuart has other business. Speaking of other business, gentlemen, would you know of any ruffians in this neighborhood?
Ruffians, only you taking everybody's money here. You're the only one taking everybody's cash. You're the thief. You're the real thief that we've been talking about. And like they jab each other. It's like, oh, this is what he's alive. That's for sure, but that's for certain.
Congratulations, you've left a legacy as a liar. Now, can we move?
I tell you what, gentlemen, for taking your gold, I'd like to buy you all drinks.
Hey, the man who knows true friendship. Just for that, there have been some thefts around here. Actually,
Stuart leans in. Continue.
if you are, I have heard. I heard someone stole old Lady Wyman's wedding ring from her first marriage.
Stuart can't believe this. Say it ain't true. An old lady's wedding ring.
It was in a box. She passed away years ago, but no one ever touched it. It was in her house, apparently in a safe, locked tight, with even some arcane magic. Where it is?
God, these are ruffians, aren't they?
Word is somebody got it. It was one of these thieves.
Could you tell Stuart where to find old lady?
Oh, I don't. Well, she's dead, long buried in the cemetery. But her ring's gone. So if you're out looking for thieves and you find some, might take an extra look around.
Stuart catches what you're saying. Thank you, fine gentlemen. Stuart will take his leave. Thank you.
You find it, you buy us another round of drinks.
You need to lie.
Stuart will come back and buy you more than drinks. We'll buy you the finest bottle of top shelf ale.
Before we go, where was this safe?
Well, it was in her old home. Now it belongs to her daughter.
Oh.
And the ring was stolen from the daughter.
The ring was stolen from the box. I don't even know if the daughter knew where it was. But when she found out the break-in had occurred, she went to go look. When she got there, she discovered the safe and then it was gone. Assumed the ring was in there, but
I see. And okay. Thank you, gentlemen, for the lovely game and company and information.
Yes, thank you for your gold. Of course, we gave it to him, but I mean, you'll figure it out. Y'all figure it out. And you guys walk off.
Yeah.
Stuart will regroup with the other companions.
Regrouping with the lawful.
Just like when you people whisper.
Stuart would never lie, and they said nothing of interest for you. Besides of a old lady's ring being stolen.
Ah, ruffians.
Ruffians.
There
Stolen
is
from
movement in the tower near here.
Oh. Is
What
the
you say?
tower far?
We don't know. Couple hours.
Ugh.
But lostness is on the table.
Terrible. Perhaps we could get one of those dog sleds.
Sleds!
Sleds! Stuart would love a sled. My legs are tired.
You don't get tired.
Borvard, you really kill my vibe.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Stuart doesn't think you'd understand. Two Frozen Far expeditions, then? No? Nobody? Stuart wishes not to go alone.
To Frozen Far expeditions?
Let's go to the Frozen Expeditions.
Yes.
And off we go. Back out into the cold, away from all the warmth and happiness that was inside the hook, line, and sinker. You travel further west down the streets. The giant mountain to your right, the frozen lake to your left, the twilight beginning to fade as the day is getting longer. The very, very short day is coming to an end. As you approach, you see a wooden sign above the door of essentially what looks like a stable. It's open. There are dogs everywhere, just bark, 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 everywhere, barking around, moving and running around. You can see there is a human man, older gentleman, probably in his I don't know, 50s or 60s. He's an older guy, and he's just sitting there on a swing, kind of watching around, dropping some biscuits down to the dogs. And you gather this is probably a tennis for Frozen Far Expeditions owner and consummate ranger.
What's his name?
A tennis.
Tennis. Okay.
A tennis!
Hello. Who might you fine adventurers be?
New deputies! We're hunting robbers!
Good on ya.
We seek to borrow your sleds!
It'll be 25 gold pieces.
But we're deputies!
I don't know that.
We got a badge!
He looks
Hold
up.
up the badge.
We spoke to Torvis. He said that we could get sleds here for our investigation.
Aye, we got sleds here. And you can get them. 25 gold pieces.
Are your dogs well trained?
Very.
Show me.
He just does the little whistle thing. I can't do it, but he does the little whistle thing, and all the dogs start running around in a circle. They all kind of perk up all at once, and then they all begin moving and running towards where in the back where there is a sled that's starting to hook up, and they all kind of form into position, ready to be harnessed up. As soon as that happens, another younger humanoid male just comes up and starts to harness them up and says, "Tennis, what is happening? We weren't supposed to go out today, not yet." And he starts harnessing up the dogs for just
Not you, us.
Oh, okay. Well, who is this, Tennis? These are. They say they were Torvis. You know who Torvis is? He's like,
Make friends with the best person in this town.
yes, I know who Torvis is. What do you guys?
Oh, no.
You need dogs. What's up? What's going on? Tell me what's happening.
What's up? What's
Going
up?
to the tower. The
The outpost. That's a long way. You're definitely gonna need some
where we're
dogs.
going.
Have you read Slug Dogs before? Did Tennis tell you it was 25 gold pieces?
Stuart was hoping that since we were doing the city such a kind favor, you could put it on their tab. And by their tab, I mean you could make Thorvis pay for it.
Well, if Tor sent you, we can definitely do that. We'll put it on the city's tab. He'll the speaker of the town. He'll pay for it for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Have y'all any of you ever driven a sled dog before?
I've never driven any kind of dog
They
before.
will listen to me.
They listen to you. You know how to talk to dogs. Ruff, ruff.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll get them all set up. If you need anything else, let me know. And Jartha goes away and begins setting up a team of 2 sled dogs for all of you in your travels.
Oh, well, are you going to control both of them?
So there's 2 sleds.
There's 2 sleds. You'll need 2 sleds if you're gonna go.
I want to ride with Kiristel. Am I pronouncing that right?
No.
Not even close.
Kestrel.
Whoever can pronounce my name can ride with me.
Kestrel!
Kestrel.
Stuart in his day used to pilot ships as big as
And you
they're
can
big.
Good luck.
Ships and dogs. What's the difference, really?
There is much difference.
Stuart thinks not.
That's accurate.
I'll bend over and talk to our team. Are you happy here? I'm a furball, so I can talk to animals and they understand me.
And he's like, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Can you take us? Where are we going first? The tower?
Outpost.
Yes.
Do you know where the outpost is?
I just run straight. Sometimes we turn, but only when you tell us.
All right. Will you listen to me? Good. I'll throw them all treats. Just
Hey.
follow my lead, you'll be fine.
Can you tell our dogs to follow your dogs? Or at least try and track your dogs?
So,
You
I
wouldn't
think
want
that-
us to get lost out there.
You follow us? Yes.
They look like good dogs.
All right.
Is that an Ezio cosplay?
Says it does.
Let's go.
All right, and so
Sweet.
driving dog sleds is not an entirely difficult thing to do because they will they'll just kind of go on their own. So you know the outpost is to the north. Of course, you've never been there before yourself. So how exactly are you trying to plan to find this place?
First I'm looking for any tracks.
Very wise. Go ahead and make a give me a survival check. As you are the one who is guiding the expedition.
I didn't roll very well. It's a 9.
A 9. It's you take a little bit of time riding north, and it doesn't take very long before you find what looks to be a area. Because this is not. It takes a little while, but it's almost dark by the time you find it. There is what looks to be a meadow, just outside the city, and it has been absolutely torn up by some large creature. You can see there are massive, even with the new fallen snow coming down, whatever was here a while back, but it has pushed the snow off to the side. You can even see bits of grass, or what would have been, like in this case now, dirt underneath, where it has moved all this snow around. It has broken off tree limbs and snapped those. It looks like there used to be a fire here. There's a place where a piece of the bark has been rubbed off the tree, and you can see there's a path with, looks like a sled that pulls off further to the north. But it's almost dark by the time you find that.
Mm-hmm. We stop here and investigate.
You stop here and
This doesn't
investigate.
seem like a tower.
The dog stopped.
Looking around,
Get
you can-
invisible. Tower, show yourself.
looking around, you can see all these. You can see all these tracks. You can see with the broken branches. You can see where there used to be a fire, and then you can see the tracks that move on. And then overlooking the city, you actually looks like when you look at Karakong, you can look over and see a pretty good view because you're a little bit higher up than you were before.
I will. She kind of constantly has little golden butterflies floating around her head. She'll send a few of those forth and light the fire.
The fire is lit.
What are you? Fire. Nothing.
Thank you.
A large creature here. Can I tell what kind of creature, perhaps? What kind of marks
creatures
they
would
might
it
be?
Yeah, you can give me a survival check. Looking at them a little closer. Anyone who's proficient may do so.
Oh my gosh,
Much
I'm
better.
proficient.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
19 plus 1.
It's,
Stuart's
I'm proficient.
18.
You're proficient with
That's
a
my
plus
proficient.
1.
Look, we're not going to talk about it, okay?
Not very wise.
So anyway, the two of you get to looking around, and it's not too hard to figure out. It's very obvious that this was made by a creature that is of at least large size. It might be bigger than
It's
that.
not so bad.
Hold on.
Sorry.
What creature was it?
It might be bigger than that. It might be a huge creature. It is not. It's a large creature. It's at least a large creature. And I will say with the Dirty 20, you can tell that it is some sort of bipedal. So it's not a, they're not pulling, the sled that they pulled off of this area was not pulled by any sort of dog or mule or cow or anything like that. It was pulled by some very large two-legged creature.
Mountain trolls?
And bugbear perhaps?
Stuart
Mountain
hates
trolls.
mountain trolls.
Either of those things are on the menu for this. They would fit that description. It's been too long to tell specifically, but anything of that size, some sort of monstrous creature.
Stuart knows this must be frost giants.
Perhaps.
We put frost on a giant. Is it a frost giant?
It's a cold giant.
Yeah, that's a cold jug.
Do we plan on continuing in the darkness?
I wonder.
It's
if
it's dark like 20 hours a day.
Yes,
Stuart knows this.
Yeah, what do we know about what time it is?
It's probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
It's just dark.
It's dark
It is
all.
dark, yeah.
It is dark 20 hours a day. Like that's just
Dude.
a
Sun.
thing.
I don't
It's
have dark vision.
Stuart wanted to know if Kestrel could see in the dark.
Nope.
I've got a little orb of flame in my hand, so we've got like a torch.
Stuart takes his goggles off and hands them to Kestrel and says, "These will allow you to see to guide us through our journey."
What about you?
Stuart needs them not. He knows not how to guide dogs.
Wow.
That's a good point.
It.
Of course he did, Thorvald.
Thank you, Stuart.
Stuart will... He can make bonfires. This will have to do.
It's just gonna light things on fire.
The flames will light our way.
Stuart lit this sled on fire, sorry.
Don't, no. Don't do that.
We have to return that.
These are rentals.
Is there anything else like something were there people here? Did people leave something behind? I mean, obviously there's a campfire, but
You can give me an investigation check.
Ooh, I'm proficient in that.
Yeah, if you're looking around and you're doing some stuff, go ahead and do an investigation check.
Let's go.
freaking
Investigation.
5?
5, probably not gonna cut it.
Stuart rolled a 24.
Stuart,
I only rolled a 13.
24.
I rolled a 19.
That's pretty good. So I would say that you find Stuart looking around. No, probably not you. Probably not you, because you're doing stuff with the dark vision things. I would say Felix, you rolled like an 18, right?
19.
19. So
Close
Felix, you're looking around, taking some time as everyone else is preparing to track these this bipedal creature and the sled that went that way. You're looking around, and against one of the trees, you find, half buried in the snow, a shield. It has a massive cleave into it right down the front, cut in half too. It's got the mantle of it's got where it looks like there's a fish emblazoned on the front, but it looks like it was made for an inlay. There was something that was supposed to be like gilded into it, but the fish was gilded on top, but it's been pulled out, and the shield's been left behind.
It's a shield with a hole in it.
Like a divot.
Okay.
But it looks like a fish from Kier Kong, like the mantle of Kier Kong. It's got a cleave into it, so the shield is useless. But the piece, the fish that used to be on there, has been pulled off.
I will walk it over to Thorvald. Place it down in front of him.
This is a shield.
Yeah, I found it. It looks like something hit it pretty hard.
Looks, yes. I wonder if,
Do you think this is the shield?
probably, if it had something valuable that went, poke there, it would make sense to not carry around such a large, clunky object.
Guess we'll strap it down to the sled and take it back eventually. We can at least return the shield.
Do we find any more like stuff?
Most of the stuff is there's not really a whole lot of quote unquote stuff. Maybe
This is like where you crash the car and then you like take all the goods that you just stole and you run.
Yes. Yes.
Well, there was a campfire. I wonder if the thieves got attacked here.
The bandits were here and were attacked by the large creature.
Mm-hmm.
We find the bandits. We may find the creature as well.
Yes.
If they were attacked, there should be signs of a struggle. I see no tears of clothing or pieces of armor.
You definitely don't.
Depending on the intelligence of this creature or creatures, maybe they took the bodies with them, along with.
They didn't even fight. Is what he's saying. There's no sign of a fight.
None of these things on the trees are sword or claw or tooth marks. No arrows, no nothing.
Perhaps the bandits left everything here and the large creature just came and gathered everything up.
Perhaps they're working together.
What use would a creature have for trinkets and objects?
Have you ever met a dragon?
No.
Me neither.
I would like to keep it that way.
Not with 2 legs.
Worms have 2 legs. Big worm, not little worm, not earthworm.
Did you say earthworm?
The flappy ones, the
Yes, the flappy
dragon-like ones.
The cousins of the dragons, yes.
Yes, those.
That's on my list of things to meet either.
Worms.
Worms.
Shall we find out?
Yes, leads the way.
Yes.
Leads the way.
How are those goggles working out for you?
I do not like to wear them, but they do help.
Stuart spends a lot of time crafting those goggles. Stuart even invented a patented, may I say, one size fits all. As your head seems to be quite larger than mine.
They work very well.
Yeah?
I just do not enjoy them.
Stuart will make something more enjoyable next time. Onward.
Good.
You begin making your way along the road and traveling with your dogs in tow and leading you further on. You begin making your way through the frozen north out towards and following these tracks. Go ahead and give me a survival check to track all of these things.
30-20.
Another dirty.
Nice.
About 50 to 100 yards further down the path as you're following all of this, the trail begins to start to go cold. But with your dirty 20 and your skills and your added advantage by having the goggles, you are able to see a few broken branches where a larger creature may have broken something. You get to see some spaces where the dirt has really been thrown up for whatever reason, and it gives you the sense that something was still moving through this. You're cutting through the woods, and it is getting dark now. It is now in total darkness. The night has fallen here at 2:30 in the afternoon in the frozen north. As you continue making your way, there are a few stars that start to come out as twilight is gone, and it is just blistering cold, negative degrees, and it is. You guys are bundled up for it. You know you've done this before.
It's still cold.
It's so cold, so cold. As you're riding through with the dogs in tow and them cutting through the snow, you make your way to the top of a hill. Right as you get to the top of it, you see an outpost that's on the other side, and there is the outpost in question. It looks like it go there underneath that. There's a cliff on the right side that looks like it's a little bit darker than the rest, and then there is a kind of main entrance to what looks to be some sort of little fortress over here, an ancient and old one, directly adjacent to the outpost.
What a strange thing to leave abandoned.
But more notably, walking towards you, atop the back of a mammoth, is a frost giant standing probably 30 feet tall, no more than 200 feet away from you. And it's riding towards you. And we're going to take a break.
Oh no!
We're going to take a break real quick.
Give me back my punk.
Stuart knew it was a frost giant.
It
Riding a
was
mammoth?
amazing.
Did call it. Yeah, riding a mammoth.
Yeah, it seems to be riding towards you. But yeah, it's riding towards you. So,
Maybe he's friendly?
He has interesting news.
Yeah.
Probably not. We'll see. He looks dangerous. Anyway,
Trying to end this campaign quick, aren't we?
yeah, this is it. This is it for you guys. Life's hard.
Bye.
Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so as we do. So give us just 1 minute and we'll be right back and see if the party can survive. Be right back.
I mean, let's be real.
Back. And we're back. Thank you everyone for sticking around with us as we come back into this next steps. So here, let me set the mood a little bit over here. Let's see if I can get some happy music. Let's see what this does.
We just met Frosty the Snowman. Everything's fine.
Let me set this as we come back. So I'll setting the scene. You've just come over the crest of this hill. You see the outpost below. You see the cliff on the eastern on the right side of you, and probably about 200 feet away from you, moving slowly. Doesn't look like it's seen you yet. Is a 30-foot high mammoth being ridden by a massive frost giant. You see this very Game of Thrones White Walkery huge beast on the back of the mammoth. It has a tree effectively strapped to its back. Like exposed skin, blue white beard, kind of blue eyes as it is making its way over to all of you. I would like for all of you to make an intelligence check.
Ooh, I'm decent at those, I think.
Stuart is smart.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Stuart is.
Ooh, I am dumb. It's a 13.
13 passes.
Oh,
Awesome.
that is 8.
8 does not pass.
So I rolled a 1 minus 1, which is
Oh, no.
0.
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
All of you have failed so far. Thorvald?
oh god.
You said 13 passed.
Yeah,
Natural 1 minus 1, so I have a critical fail 0.
That's what I had too.
Y'all both got zeros? Wow.
you both rolled a 0?
Frick.
That's hard to do. That's hard to do.
I am a genius. Tell me what I know so I may relay it to my
You are the smartest person here, Luther, with your
That I
8. And you are looking at this frost giant over a mammoth, and you realize that this is not a fight you can win. Looking at that and looking at this, the frozen north is such that you may run into things, and you knew this as an adventurer. You have come across something that you cannot best. And you know that if engaging with this sort of frost giant mammoth combo will inevitably end in your destruction.
Alright, so here's what Luther does. He closes his fist and extinguishes the small flame that he has going real quick. And he looks back and he goes
190
to
feet.
the rest of the party. He says, "It's best if we remain unseen."
150 feet.
Slow up.
Stealth
I'll command the dogs
checks?
to slow up.
Yeah.
Dogs begin to slow. You look around. There's some pretty good foliage around here, like some trees, things like that. If we're trying to hide, right? Or what are we trying to do?
Are frost giants inherently evil?
You're not sure at this moment. You rolled a 0.
I've never met a nice frost giant. I've never even had a conversation with a frost giant.
You're just judging?
I have.
Yes.
Okay.
120 feet. It's getting closer.
Okay, so yeah, we should not remain on the main path. Let us go into the trees, perhaps.
Yeah, I take them off.
You
We're
pull,
not going to fight.
you pull the dogs off to the side and make your way over there. The dogs smelling this beast and everything, they instinctively jump into the snow and get real quiet, covering themselves up.
Oh no.
What are the rest of
That
you?
too.
Oh
Just
no.
into
What is
the
this cowardice?
What are you guys doing? It's 100 feet away.
We're about to hide in the snow.
I find a tree and I hide behind it. I'm not diving into the snow.
Thorvald,
Thorvald.
I'm gonna go hide.
Felix, you hide.
Not with the dogs, but I'm gonna hide somewhere. I'm
Live.
gonna run and hide behind something.
I find the biggest tree I can and I hide behind it.
What if it's the thief?
80 feet away.
Zin.
Everyone who's
The
hiding,
objects belong to him now.
it hears you talking. It starts to turn a little bit towards you. Everyone who's hiding, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, Thorvald's about to freaking die.
Yeah, he is.
You might.
Oh man, I wish I was good at snow.
Me too.
A terrible stealth.
What is Thorvald doing?
Baby. Oh no! That's a 2
Dirty 20.
for stealth.
Thorvald's like, as it gets
Like,
closer, it keeps getting
11.
bigger. Like, and he'll like take a knee and stop moving because moving is like his enemy.
Dylan, what'd you roll?
12.
That saves. Brandon,
A 2.
total of a 2.
Yeah, I wrote. I critical failed.
That you critical failed.
I wrote a 1. 1 plus 1. Yeah.
Felix,
I have a 13.
A dirty 20.
that saves.
Shit.
Thorvald, third 20 for Thorvald, and our dear
Alrighty.
Amelia. What'd you roll?
11.
11 saves. It is Thorvald as you're sitting there just just
Walk straight past it.
knee in the ground, just you're sitting there and the snow is hitting you, but you're so still. You're like Grax or Thrax, what's his name?
Drax.
You're Drax, just so still no one can see you. As the mammoth passes within about 10 feet of you, and you can see like its tusks as it's walking throw snow onto you as you were the one closest to the road as the frost giant walks by. The blizzard hides you even from his dark vision itself. It wasn't a really hard check, but
I got this.
he was looking around, and with the extinguished lights and the dogs hiding and all of your barely passing checks, we were one away from a failure. This massive creature moves past you, and from its height continues on.
Oh, awesome.
It gets about 20 feet away, then 50, then 100.
I still want to kill it.
You be my guest.
Eventually.
And then it continues
Maybe not
on.
today.
You hear a tree fall just beyond your sight. You can hear it knocked a tree over.
I mean, who does that? Just knock trees and
That's
I
unnecessary.
shoved my hand over his mouth.
And just like that, the threat is gone.
Pokes his head out of the snow.
Think before you speak. And you may find what you're looking for.
After the frost giant leaves, Luther comes back from behind the tree and produces another flame in his hands. He's shivering and shaking, teeth clattering. He's like, "Can we please continue now?"
Come, onward.
At this point, you're probably 200 feet from the outpost, so that puts you relatively close. You're kind of like in this area. You see the river that runs down into this fortress, and then into the wall. It's a fortress, but it's like the side of a cliff that you can see, and you can see the stone like dwarven type doors that lead into the mountain and the main door. The outpost to the right, it's only about 15 feet tall. It's not real big. You can see there is one light on. It looks like some sort of flame. Magical or not, it's hard to tell from here. But you're probably about 200 feet away, and you go further down into a small valley to get to the cliff face where the mountain would be. You see the river that runs out of the mountain over here, and then of course you can see the cliffs on the right side. What do you guys do?
that looks like a kill box.
I agree.
It's a fortress, so yes.
It's designed to be a kill box.
An old friend, Corvin, would not stand for this. Dwarven occupied place.
What is that supposed to mean?
The
I
like
mean,
dwarves?
it's Dwarven in origin. Look at it.
They're just doors.
Those are dwarven doors.
Well, what do you have against them?
that they stole this place from the dwarves. That's what.
Oh, so you're fighting for the dwarves?
I thought he was mad at dwarves.
Yeah, I thought he hated dwarves.
No, I'm not.
How dare you make that door?
Yeah, I was like, man, this made a door.
They're very good doors. They're very good doors.
Okay. They just likes good craftsmanship.
Yes.
So, how close are we? What's the distance between us and the fortress?
I put Felix on the map over here to represent the party.
He looks on the map.
I can't see.
Wait, I don't see him either.
He's at the bottom.
Why?
That doesn't help.
Can
How
you guys
small is this token? I don't see him.
can you guys see the map?
I see the map. I don't see Felix.
I can see the map, but I can't see
I
like
see
anything
like
on it.
100 dice in the map.
100 dice?
Let me
They're gone.
let me put you guys on here. So, can you guys see the map now?
Ah, there's Felix. There's
Okay.
I am.
Hey, I'm glad everybody came out of the snow. Good to join me.
Wait, I still can't see it.
Oh,
Well, that's
open
'cause
your
you're not
eyes.
on
Yeah,
yet.
You don't got the goggles yet.
Oh, dude, I can see.
There you go.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god, we're so far away.
We're so far away.
So you're about 200 feet from the outpost now, and you can see the remainder of the doors. But these other rooms or whatever are behind the cliff face. You don't really see them.
We don't see
Um,
nothing.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's anybody on that tower right there?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because it's dark.
It's extra dark. Oh, Lord. Alright, I'll take it.
No. You're
Wait,
you're
that
sure.
was a 3? It was a 17 on my screen, but whatever. I'll take the 3.
I'm showing a 2. So.
yeah.
I saw it kind of looks tilted, but
hmm So no, you don't see anything up
I
there.
don't see nothing.
In fact, you're pretty sure there's nothing up there.
Not even a tower.
hmm You felt so bad. You're sure there's no one up there.
Definitely nobody.
Kestrel, may I see my goggles again? I would like to see. Now that we have arrived.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see. Here, give me your hand. I grab his hand and I put them in it.
It's goggles? Stuart will put on his goggles. Stuart would like to know if there may be an entrance to that tower that's visible. Stuart can only see 60 feet. I think that's 60 feet.
It can, but it's not like there isn't like ambient light from the stars and the aura and things like that. It's dark, but like there's a map here. So, you're looking for okay. So basically, you're looking for all entrances. Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Yeah,
Check.
give me straight intelligence.
A 20.
A dirty 20. So with that, you gather that fortresses like this are intentionally designed to be protected. So there's very likely the only main obvious entrance is through the main doors, of course. But with a dirty 20, you realize that this outpost is such that where it's positioned in that case, it is close enough that it wouldn't be too hard to dig a tunnel and have a secondary escape there. So there's probably an entrance within the guard tower, the outpost, and there's probably an entrance. The only other main entrance is through the doors.
Stuart fashions his goggles, pushes them up his nose, and says, Stuart reckons that door up there, the big dwarven one, may not be the only entrance, and that we may find another one, maybe outside in that outpost to the right.
Then direct assault on the outpost it is.
Good thing it's empty.
Shh. Sword frozen in place.
Oh no.
Stuart doesn't know if it's actually empty, but Stuart can take a gander when he gets closer, I imagine.
Unhand my sword, Frostmaiden.
Maybe there's a fire inside.
Yes, maybe.
Where there's life, there's fire here.
Yes. No more speaking as we approach.
Fine.
So what are you guys doing?
Make
I
our way.
approach.
We
We're gonna
approaching.
go to that outpost.
We creeping. Let's go. Stealth. Stealth.
I ain't creeping. You guys go first.
Stuart's not very good at creeping, but he can try.
I mean,
I'm definitely gonna
You
attempt.
clank and clatter like my armor.
I'm not good at creeping either, but I feel like if we just walk over there, we're gonna die. So
Stuart rolls at disadvantage.
for stealth.
Yeah, we're not very
Yeah.
sneaky. Maybe, perhaps Felix could scout for us.
Yeah, I'm sneaky-ish.
okay, we'll wait here then.
All right, I will go and sneak over and scout out the tower.
Give me a
Safe, my friend.
give me a stealth check, Felix.
Hey, dirty 20.
All right, you begin making your way closer to the tower. Over cover of darkness, you make your way over to this structure. It is all solid stone, so it's not like it's bricks that can be climbed up. It is a single piece from which a tower has been carved out from within. Lots of work, lots of heavy digging, lots of stone moving around. But the whole
More of an
thing is
engineering
stuck there. Yeah. So as you get closer to it, let's say you come up this side and you go down the hill, get away from it, get away from the front side, getting closer to the outpost. You can see the flame flickering within. You don't hear anything out there. It's 15 feet tall. The rough edges of the construction, okay, it was carved from a single piece of stone. You don't hear anyone from where you are, and you know for sure there's no one in there.
Because there's just no sound, not even like just rustling.
There's a lot of blizzard.
Yeah, true.
There's a light on. You walk around. There looks like there is a barricaded or reinforced wooden door on the western wall.
Oh, how convenient.
It's locked.
Of course, as it should be. All right. Well, that's good to know. Can I put my ear up to the door and get like a better listen?
Sure, I will allow it.
All right.
I mean,
my
you're
perception
pretty.
is -1.
You're pretty sure that no one's in there, but I will allow you. I will
just
allow
wanna
perception.
listen some more.
Just habit. Go in there and check it out.
Oh yeah, 9.
Man, you are so confirmed that there's no one inside. Like
Cool.
you can't hear
Cool.
nothing.
Why are you saying it like that?
Cool.
Like,
I'm glad that there- I'm
your
glad that there's
previous-
nobody in there.
Your previous knowledge of knowing that there was no one inside has now been confirmed that there's nobody inside.
Convenient.
Like you could not be more certain. Like you're wondering why you did this so sneakily now. You knew the whole time.
I know.
Why would this door be locked if no one's inside? Huh?
Crazy, right?
They must be out to lunch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna come back and give my reconnaissance.
Obviously, they're out to lunch. We just saw him walk by on his mammoth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think that would fit through the door?
Not a very good patrolman, obviously.
Obviously not.
Just walks off. Just leaves his post. I guess he's going home for the day.
You return to the group.
So, there's a door on the west side, but it's locked, and nobody's home.
Nobody's there?
Nobody's there.
Then unlock it.
Stuart thinks this is a marvelous opportunity. We should enter this outpost. Stuart knows for certain there must be another entrance in there.
This feels like sneaking. I should wait out here and
Do you want to guard the door?
Yes, I do.
So in case something bad happens, you could be in there. First thing.
Inside, outside,
Yes.
forward attack on the main door, which I think we should do anyway, but yes.
Lead the way, Felix.
All right, follow me.
Are we squatting up?
Squat it up.
Squat it up.
We're just walking up. We're just
Wait,
walking
I
up
said
there now.
follow me. Well, they're all not sneaky.
I mean, he said there was nobody here.
Felix is 100% sure that no one's there. He just goes walking up, and Felix, as you're doing that, a bolt comes flying from the tower and swings into you. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
And as you're coming up, a crossbow bolt comes flying from the tower and smashes you right in the chest. You take 7 piercing damage as it hits into you, and we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Okay, so where are we on the map?
We need a new map. Give me 1 second.
What?
Yeah,
So many maps.
I know. It's crazy.
This is great.
Oh no! Oh,
It must have just gotten back.
It got dark.
You said there was nobody here.
There wasn't there the last time I was here.
We tried so hard to see.
So
We did
with
our
the
best.
I've got dark vision. So,
Luther, Kestrel, Stuart, and Thorvald. Thorvald's always in the back, right?
No,
the paladin.
Never.
Oh, you up with Felix?
I'm not with Felix, but I was definitely rear guard of this group.
Rear guard of this group. All right. So the arrow came out and smashed into you, Stuart. Where is my paper?
Stuart.
Stewart.
Ah.
No,
Good.
not Stuart. It didn't hit Stuart. It hit Felix. I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed. I don't have any paper. I'm gonna have to write on the back of this.
Do we just roll a 20 for initiative?
Yeah. Just roll d20. Roll d20, and we'll go from there. There is someone in the tower. Plot twist.
Wow.
Are you serious?
What?
Plot twist.
Dun dun dun!
I know.
Who would have seen this coming?
I know.
I didn't.
I know. It's so crazy. So crazy. Oh, and they rolled terrible initiative. Don't worry. All right, 25 to 20.
Just kidding.
Ooh, nobody 25 to
This is
20.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
With my +3 to initiative. Yeah, let me get a 20 real quick.
Hold on. Let me fix the music because we need angry fighting music, right? 25 to 20. Nobody. 15 to 20.
15.
16.
Alrighty, so that is Stuart and
Indeed.
Kestrel. 10 to 15.
13.
13 for
Felix.
Felix. And what was yours, Brandon?
10.
10 for Luther. Yeah. And then Thorvald, what'd you roll?
7.
7. Congratulations.
You are in the back.
Can I not wild shape into a flying animal until level 8?
I usually ignore those.
Yeah, we usually ignore
Yeah.
rules.
Can we ignore that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's
I'd be so mad.
it's super annoying. Yeah. Like I know you're not supposed to, but I always do.
all right.
Like that's just me. That's just me. I always
Never
do
seen
that one.
a flying until level 8.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I want this music to be angrier. Why isn't it so angry?
Angry.
It's not angry now. Hang on.
Why are
I'm
you
so sorry.
not yelling?
Why are you all super angry?
Play.
Oh, that's good. That's good enough. It's good enough. Now it's making noise. All right, top of the round. Stuart, you have initiative. A bolt has just come out and smashed Felix right in the chest. What do you do?
Stewart says you're a scoundrel for acting like you weren't there the whole time.
Yes, what he said.
How dare he surprise me?
Stewart shoots
It
him.
wasn't like a.
You
real
can't.
weapon.
You can't see him.
What?
He's in the tower. He fired through like a little stone like slit. There's nothing to see.
Stuart sets the slit on fire with bonfire.
I like this plan.
Okay, you cast bonfire and throw it at the slit.
Does it not just appear?
It might just appear. Does it just appear?
I think bonfire just appears.
Action! The slit itself catches flame. It lights up for just a second. I guess it stays for a round, but it's fire right there.
It stays for a minute.
There's fire on this stone thing in the middle of the frozen
Well, you ain't gonna be
wilderness.
shooting at that slit no more.
No, but one. There's a fire there. Bonus
Stuart
action.
will move. Stuart wants to know where the door is. Is it here?
It is on the opposite side. It's over here.
Oh, of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Stuart will hide underneath the building.
Okay, then you are there. Kestrel.
Question.
Mhm.
Is Wild Shape like the same casting a spell?
No.
Awesome. Okay. All right. All right. So, I would like to first take a step forward, become invisible.
For bulk invisibility.
And then, unbeknownst to her comrades, she transforms into a snowy owl
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
and flies on up here.
You fly up to this stone tower. As you get to the precipice of it, you get up to the top. You can see there are some, in addition to the slits below, there is a roof kind of up here, and there's a latch on the tower at the very top.
Okay, and where is this guy?
He's inside the tower.
So there's
There's like a roof on it.
Oh, okay.
There's it's a stone block. It looks like you can see there's a latch right there too, where you could get up on the roof. He's inside of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, there's
all.
no roof in the reference because he's inside.
That's my turn for now.
There you are, Felix.
Yeah.
You just
I'm
got a
gonna go
bolt to
over-
the chest.
I'm gonna go hug up against the building towards the door.
Sure.
And, well, now there's somebody here, so we need to get in then. I'm going to attempt to unlock this door.
All right, you go over there and take it. Where did you get all the way over there? Can you get all the way over there?
What is it?
It's over here.
It's over on that side?
Mm-hmm.
But you said it was on the west side.
This map's flipped.
Does it show would be coming from the other side? Wait, where?
Look,
What?
it's over here.
How?
It's over here.
I can get 30 feet, I think.
You can bonus action and get over there, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get over to the door at least.
Okay. You don't have kind action yet?
No.
Oh, I thought you were 2 rogue. My bad.
No.
Oh, well, you're there. Congratulations.
I'm there!
Luther.
I've done it.
Okay. Let's see. 30 feet. That's gonna put me like out in the middle of everything here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Luther is going to run up to here following his comrades. And would it be possible for me to like hide behind this tree right here?
Yeah, you can take your action to hide if you want to.
I would take my action to hide behind a tree.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Awesome. Let's go. $13.
Okay. You feel 13
Respectable.
stealthed.
13 stealth.
That ends your turn, Thorvald, or Luther. And then that brings around to Thorvald.
Get to the chopper! Action to move, bonus action to dash.
I'm all so excited.
Wait, what are you? You're a paladin, right?
Move, action dashing here.
Oh, action dash. Okay.
So we can get up next to Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
and he just got hit.
Yeah,
Boy.
it's still stuck in there.
Oh!
And he'll just kind of like clang, and then plant his shield, and he'll cast Sanctuary on you.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary on Felix. All right.
Thank you,
And
friend.
Come out and fight a real champion. I mean, the armored guy. Fight the armored guy.
Almost insulted, but thankful at the same time.
I didn't. Never.
and with that, you go over and you cast the Sanctuary on our dear Felix, who's already taken some damage. That'll end your turn, and that brings us around to the Duragar. You all hear a horn go off inside. It's like...
Okay.
Now,
further
Okay.
inside down whatever. It's very faint to you. It seems like this sound is going down a tunnel or whatever is inside. Shortly after,
Felix, I'm going to storm the gate.
the main doors
like the
begin.
main gate?
The
The
main.
main gate.
It's another 3 or 4 seconds run by, and the main doors begin to start to creak open.
See?
Mm.
Oh no.
And with that, top of the round, Stuart.
Awesome.
Stuart will run in here over to these guys. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if can I do that. I don't think I measured that right.
You
think I
went
can get, like-
straight
I
through
think I
the
can get, like,
building.
right-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I measured that right.
As you went through the building.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. I think Stuart can get like right here around the corner though.
Stuart ignores the loss.
True. Stuart will hold action.
You hold an action. What are you holding? And I can attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Kestrel, the invisible owl, what are you doing?
Where are they?
They're on the other side. You can see
They're
them.
on the other side of the door.
They're outside the door.
Gotcha. Okay, so can I get to that door?
With your flight speed, for sure.
And the guy is just like outside of it.
The Duragar is inside the building. You're not exactly sure where he is, but you gather he's probably close to the bottom. So yeah, he's probably on the other side of that door.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I want to go fly to the door and check it out.
All right, you fly over to the door. It is steel. It's wood. It's a wooden door. It's reinforced with steel though.
It's okay. And what would it take to open it?
You could always try and pick it. You could definitely try and knock it down if you wanted to. If you wanted to, it with enough force, you can knock it down. Of course, you can light on fire. There's lots of things that could be done. But right now, it's just locked.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do any of those things.
The latch on top doesn't look as it's not nearly as fortified. Like it's just like a wooden latch on top.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Trying to find my invisibility stats. Because it's a different, it's a thing.
It's a what?
It's a thing.
The invisibility stuff?
There it is. Until I attack, deal damage, or force a saving throw. Oh, so I can be invisible. Okay. Then I'm gonna transform back into my tall, furball self and do a little. It's an attack though. Yeah, I'll put myself in danger. It's fine. Fine.
We're all here for the danger.
Mhm.
Not while I'm here.
Oh well, here's the thing. You done messed up if you wouldn't come here for danger.
One more question.
Yeah.
Where's the light? It's in this house, right?
Yes. You
Where
can
is
see it. You can see it's on the top floor. But you can see it like it's a big enough light, like where it is. You can see it underneath the door cracks. You can see it through all the slits. It's a big light.
Can I carry it?
The light inside?
Yeah.
It's like a torch inside. You could, maybe. If you could get to
okay.
it.
I thought it was the light that was missing.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll break the door open.
All right. Give me a strength check.
No, this isn't gonna work.
Am I?
3.
3? The 3 won't do it.
I cast Spirit Totem. You all gain 5 temporary hit points.
Go.
Where? Right here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have done that first.
All of you are getting 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh, even
And you
on
get-
the zone. That's dope.
And you get advantage on strength checks. You could have done that first, so you can just go ahead and roll it again if you want.
No, it's okay.
Okay, if you say so. I think that ends your turn. Felix,
I'm going to unlock this door.
give a shot.
That is 14.
A 14? That'll do it. And as you do that, it unlocks the door.
Ah.
You kick it open, and on the inside, there's a Durgar. He's got his lips pressed to some sort of large Viking horn that twists around and pierces down into a tunnel that goes further down into the earth. He looks up and goes, "Ah!"
Look, there he is! Get him! Because my actions are out, so I will sidestep the door.
All right, that'll end your turn. Luther.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna join up with everybody else here.
Okay.
Move over here. So the door is over here in front of Felix.
Yep.
Dang it! I still can't get inside.
You can if you dash.
I mean, yeah, but then I can't do anything once I get in there. I'm not a frontliner. I guess I'll dash over here with my action, and
It's probably safer in there than out here with whatever's coming through the gate.
maybe. I mean, I guess there are more of us than there are of him. So I will step over here by Kestrel, prepared to burn this guy alive if I have to.
As you step in over there where Kestrel is, you look down the tunnel, and there are 2 additional Durgar heading up the tunnel towards you guys. As you make your way inside,
At least I will die warm.
they're coming up the tunnel, and as you get inside, they make their way in, and they see
Of
you.
course they do.
Yes, it's their turn, man.
All right.
As you get in there, they make their way in. One of them runs to the door to protect it, and the other one comes towards you. I've got attacks coming at you, Felix, and attacks coming at you, Luther. As you guys make your way in. Do what?
Wisdom saving throw for the one on Felix.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys see these Durgar. They are these dark, underdark, kind of dwarven looking things. They've got these huge war axes or war picks. They're basically war hammers. They've got these little itty bitty like piercing pieces on them. They are these horrible little things, and they are like 6.5 feet tall. These Durgar are enlarged. They're taller than most of you, so their dwarven bodies. They're are just stocky and built, and they're coming at you. So,
That's not right.
It ain't right. I thought the same thing when I read it. A wisdom save for Felix. That's a 5 even. Probably doesn't go. So the attack will then go to Thor instead.
That's what he wanted.
It's what he wanted. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Then Luther, here comes an attack against you. Does an 8 hit?
It's an 8 hit. No, it does not.
All right, so both of those miss, and that'll end his turn. So, Thorvald.
Can Stuart see the one that came outside to hit Thorvald?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Then can I take my attack?
Yeah.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Okay.
We always try and sharpshooter. That's a 9.
That's gonna miss.
Dang it.
Well, miss, unfortunately. That ends your turn, Thorvald. This Dorgar has run up to you.
Inside this building.
Do what?
Thorvald needs to get inside. What would it take to go past this Durgar?
You'll have to shove him out of the way. He is enlarged, and so therefore he's taking up the full space. He has replaced the door now. You'll need to shove him out of the way, which is an action.
Which is an action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting through this door. I lower my shield, plant behind it, and I move forward, and I don't stop pushing until I'm through this door.
Give me a strength check. You can do you can do athletics.
Athletics, and I believe I have advantage on this, if I'm not mistaken.
Why do you get advantage on it?
Because bear totem.
Are you raging?
No, the bear.
Yeah,
it is a strength check.
It's a strength-based,
You're right. You're right. The bar, you get advantage on strength checks.
The burr.
Hashtag.
That's gonna be a 14.
That will just fail. He rolled a 15. So you go and you use your action. You try to force him back. This enlarged Duragar holds his space in line and like takes his arms and elbows and holds his door there and prevents you from going past him and pushes you back. That's your action.
That is my action. Uther! We're coming! This guy is bigger than a dwarf.
He is.
They are quite large for small people.
If you couldn't make him angry.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
Yes, you are.
Gonna hang out.
It's a natural 20 against you, Luther.
Wait, excuse me?
So that'll bring us around to the Duragar's turn,
Excuse
who's
me?
still in there. He pulls out his hammer and smashes in your back as he is flanking you now.
Ouch.
Oh no.
And that's going to be a natural 20, of course. So you're going to take
Okay.
28 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage.
Excuse me.
Wow. Okay. Well, I fall to the ground unconscious.
BAM! Into the chest.
Oh,
It caves in your armor. You were not expecting this from this massive
That got through
Duragar.
your 5 temporary too?
You got 5
Oh,
temporary.
right. Oh, I do, don't I? Wow. So I'm okay. No. Yeah, I'm still up.
There you go.
How much did you say? 28.
28.
Yep.
He's good. He's solid. He's
I'm
gonna
good.
get 5 more
good.
hits.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as they were 1 damage each. Half damage each.
Oh no, poor Luther.
I've got 1 hit point left.
Oh no.
Our Luther has 1 hit point. Life is
Fine.
hard.
This is fine.
Life is hard, wizard. That'll end your turn. Top of the round. Coming
Much
from,
safer right here than it is outside.
coming. Yeah, it is. So coming from the top, like there are from breaking through the door that it opened out, comes another Duragar, but he is led by probably the thing that ran the sleds as a 10-foot tall ogre zombie, I guess you would say, makes its way onto the field and leaves the main gate and begins rushing his way out of the fortress and citadel, in tow behind another Duragar from the outside as they run your direction. The Duragar has a crossbow out, and the ogre has a maul as it is making its way, just ripping through the ground.
120 feet away.
Yeah, it's a long way away. It's gonna be a minute before they get here.
Inside, get inside.
Is it safe around there?
Inside sucks. You're not supposed to be in here.
That sucks.
Stuart.
I mean, Stuart wants inside too.
Push that thing inside.
Stuart demands passage, sir. And I'll try and move him out the way.
You can certainly try and move him out of the way. Go ahead and roll to hit, man. Or give me it's a strength check with advantage.
Oh no.
It's an 18 for him.
That's a 9 on a strength check.
That will unfortunately fail. He pushes you back as well.
Holy crap.
Stuart can't get past. He's too strong.
My friends.
Bonus
My
action.
friends.
Can I see past him?
Yeah, you can see him. He's right there.
No, can I see past him?
From where
see
you
Luther?
are?
Yeah, in front of him.
No, not where you are.
Ooh, can't see Luther. Is there a way I could see Luther?
Where are you? Are you taking up the same
I'm
spaces?
in front of him.
You're taking up the same space as.
I guess. I want to try and push him.
Yeah, you could see him. I would say you could see him from there. You saw him get completely trashed by this Duergar.
I'll cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay. Bonus action Sanctuary.
Yeah.
All right, that'll end your turn. That brings us around to Kestrel, who we'll get to in just a second. Felix.
Can I attack and then hold my movement
Sure.
if this guy gets out of the way so I can get into this building?
Sure.
All right.
I allow that.
I'm going to just rake my rapier across my arm. It's going to light a green fire, and I'm going to stab him in the neck, or attempt to stab him.
Roll to hit.
Oh,
22 hit.
22 does hit.
let's go.
All that sneak attack, green flame blade, all the fun stuff.
Oh my god, how do I even do it on this? Oh. This one.
Death is coming.
No, +3.
Don't forget that the crowd, our blood gods, can always still bless this party, and blesses and curses and all that kind of fun stuff.
I know one on this one.
And luck, good luck. How much damage is that, James?
Looks like 14 damage.
14 damage as you stab the green flame blade into him. You didn't add your green flame blade on top of it.
It was right up there, the +3.
Oh, it's 3. Okay.
Is it just flat?
It's just a flat. Yeah, it usually does it with the damage of it, but
Okay.
I'm still learning how this whole system works on this thing.
Sure. So 14 damage. You can see it goes in. It immediately begins to start to bleed down into his armor. He looks bloodied already. All right, that'll end your turn, Luther. Things are not going well for your boy. What are you doing?
Things are not. Well, you kill it with fire.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, I'm surrounded on all sides. This is bad. This is very bad. That's where I want to be. That's all. So I am going to. You said so Felix hit the guy this guy in front of Thor right here, right?
Yeah, they got at the front of the door.
Okay, dope. I am going to try to move and position myself here.
As you pull away from that Duergar, he's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom.
He's going to make a wisdom save to see if he saves against it. It's an 11.
Fails.
He fails. The second Duergar you ran away from will also make an attack of opportunity. That's a 10. Both fail.
Fantastic. Okay. So yes, Luther will tumble into the corner, feeling the wet blood stains on his cloak, and he will loop his thumbs together and hold his hands out and cast burning hands on everything in the room.
Burning hands on everything in the room. What is that? It's like a cone? What is that?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot. Let me find this
15-foot
one.
cone.
Fantastic.
Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that Poet Day Tree Stace redeemed a bless, but it didn't show up for some reason.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh, a blessing to the party. Let's see. You guys are in a world of hurt right now. So I will say that with this blessing from the blood gods, this is a burning flame. Let's go ahead and finish that out real quick.
Yeah. Burning hands. I'm gonna need dexterity saves from everyone except for Kestra.
She's outside. Right this second. Dex saves from all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
since I'm an evoker, I could kind of sculpt my spells so I can keep her out of it.
yeah. Well, I don't think she's in the building. The highest is a 13.
The highest is a 13.
Mm-hmm. But two of them have 13s.
Oh, 2 of them do? Well, 2 of them save.
So two of them save, one of them does not. So the one right in front of you saves. This one right here, he fails, and then the one coming out from the temple also saves.
Okay, so the one by the door saved too?
Yep.
Crap, I was really hoping I could finish him off. That's okay though. Alrighty, let me roll my damage.
Roll those d6s. Ooh.
14 points of damage, 7 to the ones that save. And everything in there that's not being worn or carried is now set ablaze.
Which is almost everything.
It's crazy.
Which is almost everything. And that'll hit into it. So that'll end.
Look at that. I got a little thingy. That's neat.
Ooh, that's fun. That's fun.
Can you rotate it for me?
I don't know if I can.
That's cool.
Hey, you're the invoker. Shape your spell.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're the one.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to move it.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
No. Oh, he put his own.
Hey, what the?
And now it's
What
crazy.
is happening?
Hold on. Something just happened in the chat. I can hear it. I don't know if I can.
Well, you guys get it. If you can, I don't know.
You guys get it.
I don't know how to rotate it.
I don't know how to rotate it. It's very close. It goes the other way. It's still super cool, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It hits Stuart.
Yeah. Apparently. Yeah. Oh no, Stuart's
Stuart is
dead.
warm.
Life's hard.
Oh, no.
So you just made an attack roll. So that'll bring us around to the two Durgar who have made their way out. This first one's going to attack Thor, and the other one's going to attack you again, Luther. So Luther, attack against you. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Reaction shield.
Reaction shield. That will miss.
Did he make a wisdom save?
Your boy
Yes,
just
absolutely.
your boy
He
just
already
attacked.
attacked.
I attacked, yeah. I was hoping to drop one of them.
Thorvald is an 18 hit.
No.
An 18
Good
misses.
show.
An 18 misses.
The piercing maul comes down into your breastplate. It caves in, but you just don't care. You've just been working on your pecs too much.
Just pops it back out.
Yeah, apparently that'll bring. And this guy's already weak as it is. That'll bring us around to Thorvald.
We gotta get through this door, guys.
True.
Yeah.
Like, how badly hurt does this thing look?
We're going to say that the blessing that just came down from Poet Day Tristes is going to move this guy out of the way. so that you may all enter the room.
Oh, thank goodness.
Does the curse kill them all?
The curse makes the ogre fall down. The ogre and the Dorgar that ran out of the snow, they tripped. And they'll take an extra round to get here.
Dope.
And I will get next to my very wounded comrade. And,
Tis good to see you. Everything is on fire, though. You will be okay.
This is... I don't care. I'm going to pump 15 points of healing into you.
Oh, thank you.
As he like reaches out and like taps you on the shoulder with his sword. Get off the ground, it's unbecoming. And bonus action, he's going to drop concentration on Sanctuary for Felix because
Oh, it's already gone too.
it's already gone.
Because I attacked.
He's going to
So thank you.
he's gonna Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith on yourself or on our dear Luther?
On self.
On yourself. Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
All right, you got that extra AC. Basically invincible now.
Basically.
All right.
Don't worry, I have a plan for you. I got it.
We're good.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action, right?
It is.
So you got your action?
And yeah, we're gonna smack the crap out of the one that's threatening. Smack the crap out of the one that's threatening Felix. He was hurt, right?
Felix is barely injured, but yes.
Wait,
I mean, the Durgar in front of him is.
Yeah. Well, he's been hurt a little bit.
Who's the one that I stabbed the crap out of? That one?
The one that's the one, right? Yeah, directly in front of Felix. That's the one that's really hurt, and he's still just really hurt.
That's going to miss.
Stuart got
Which
some
is-
luck.
No, I couldn't attack. I used my action to lay on hands.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That'll bring us around to the next. That'll end your turn. That brings us around to Durgar, who's going to take his action to take a shot at you, Thorvald. That's a 15 to hit.
No.
It just glances off that Shield of Faith and goes wide. They're starting to wise up that maybe AC isn't the way to get you in this fight. That brings you around to the top of the round, and with that, the Ogre and Durgar that were running towards you, they trip and fall thanks to the curse and get no closer. Stuart.
thank God for that. I stand in the doorway.
It's a party in here.
Can I shoot around Thor, or is he taking up the whole way?
You could. You're sharpshooter, so you can ignore that half cover.
Cool.
You know how
I
it
think
is.
I'm about to sharpshooter the one in front of me.
There's some luck to our dear Brandon.
Oh, thank you so much.
Everybody's got some luck going on right now at this point.
Luck all the way around.
Look all around.
Does 13 or 14 hit?
14 misses.
I'll reroll it.
You re-roll it.
Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Let's go luck, baby.
That will hit. Just it does hit.
Yeah. That's 23 damage.
To who?
The one in front of me.
The one in front of you, this guy?
The middle. Yeah, the middle.
Oh, well, that will kill him. As the sharpshooter
Let's
bolt
go.
goes through the throat, up the back of the spine. He just falls over, dead. Jesus, 23 sharpshooter damage.
Stuart knows how to make an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Stuart's here to
Stuart
kill
would also
people.
like. Stuart would like to enter the room. I'm gonna sanctuary myself, and then I'm gonna walk in the room.
Bonus action sanctuary. Make your way in. It's on fire.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, Luther.
Warm in here.
Luther. That'll end your turn, Stuart. Brings you around to Kestrel. who is currently indisposed. Felix,
Indisposed.
you are inside the room. The room's on fire. You take, start of your turn, 2 fire damage.
Ow. Why?
Because your boy lit everything on fire.
Okay.
This is what I do.
This
It's
is,
warm, at
this is
least.
what we do. We light everybody on fire.
This is what I do.
Everyone else is like,
Alright, well, I am going to do the same thing for this poor man. Just going to just bring the rapier down, green sparks will come off, and I will make another attack roll.
Yeah, he's not far off. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 misses.
Oh no! I will use my luck.
Okay.
Roll.
There you go.
Get rid of this guy. Can't have somebody right here in front of me.
Roll again.
Oh,
Hey.
21!
21 does hit. 21 does hit.
Alright.
I believe you'll finish him off, but let's go ahead and roll just to be safe. Sneak attack. All the damage. Green flame blade, I'm sure. All that jazz. Oh yeah, it's plenty.
Yeah, that's good. We're good.
Plenty of damage as you get this man, and he falls over with the sneak attack, confused by Thorvald's brutish approach. He'll just get got, and he'll fall over dead.
Can I bonus action, like, try and put out some flames?
No,
Can I stand on top of the guy, because he's not on... Well, is he on fire?
everything's on fire.
Everything's on.
Everything.
Everything's on fire.
You're on fire.
Ah, man. Didn't they come through a tunnel? Is the tunnel on fire?
The tunnel is not on fire.
Can I step backwards into the tunnel a little bit?
You may, if you wish.
Just a little bit.
Just a
to get
little
out of the
bit.
fire.
Just get out of the fire.
Duragar.
Yeah, back to the Duragar's turn, who are in the fire. He'll take a little bit of damage because he's inside. Not enough. He'll still get a turn. This one, it's the only one left. He'll go ahead and try to smart down on Luther here, who has Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19.
Oh, for the wisdom save?
Yeah,
I feel like that saves.
I'm sure it does. That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 to hit?
Mm-hmm. You still have shield up. No,
No, he doesn't.
not anymore.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction, and I'm gonna switch places with him. So as I'm like tapping you on the shoulder, like I just grab you and
What?
flip you aside as I see this axe coming down, and I take the full brunt of this thing. But you damage me.
So you take 4 points of bludgeoning piercing damage.
Is it magic?
No.
I'm a heavy armor master. I take 1.
You take 1 damage as he smashes into you.
Clang!
Now that's how you tank, boy. I
All
like
the
that.
all the armor.
That's how you tank.
That'll end this Duragar's turn.
You
Thorvald.
got on your own size.
Thorvald, you're inside, heavy armor master, and you're taking this fire damage. You take 4.
Was the space where Kestrel was on fire?
Kestrel's not inside yet. We don't know where she is. She's doing all kinds of fun stuff. I'm sure.
I mean, her squares at least isn't. I kept her out of the initial cone at least.
I think she was still on the roof.
Yeah, she was on the roof. She wasn't inside
Oh,
yet.
she hadn't even made it inside. So I was the
No.
only.
Yeah, you are the only one
What?
inside.
What? I only went inside because I thought Kerstin was inside.
Yeah,
No,
you're
went in there by yourself.
you're the only doofus who went inside alone.
So how much fire damage do I
I
take?
thought they were right.
4.
They said they were right behind me. They said they were right behind me.
Whoa!
Here's the thing.
They were not.
It's my turn.
Plot
It was a
twist.
big
They were
dwarf
not
thing.
right behind you.
It was a big dwarf.
It's now your turn, Thorvald.
Did we swap spaces or?
Yeah, y'all did swap spaces.
Okay. Do you want to go up there?
And I will smack him.
Roll to hit.
Is that a class thing or a feat you took?
I'm a sentinel. A mark of the sentinel.
Ah,
It's a feature thing,
class feature. That's dope.
race feature, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure a 5 misses.
It does. No bonus action. No bonus action.
Okay,
Hold position.
that ends your turn.
Tell me how it is outside.
Cold.
It's cold, and with
No,
that,
no, the big thing.
oh, they get up and they begin running. They get to where they are placed now. As they start rolling up, and you guys see this massive ogre, probably 8 feet tall, huge maul attached to its back, like chained in. The piece is stuck into its back, like so it's like sewed there. He can never be without it. He's got the maul swinging as he comes lumbering out towards you. The Duragar behind has got the crossbow loaded up, and he's about to. He's got it notched and ready to go for the first thing he can see. Stuart. You were inside the building at the start of your turn that's on fire. You take, not that one, you take 4 fire damage.
Alrighty. Stuart's gonna step over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna shoot with his crossbow from over here.
Okay.
I ain't gonna sharpshoot, I'm just gonna shoot. Good thing, eh? I don't even think that hits, but yeah, that's only a 13.
13 will miss.
Darn it. I will also step down into the tunnel. Or is this? I mean, 2 people came out, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll step down the tunnel. I can't do anything else.
You step down, tunnel, get out of the fire. Felix.
Was there an upstairs?
There is a stairs that go up, yeah. It leads up to there's like a little...
Like where all the slits were,
it
where I
goes,
got shot from.
It goes up the side and up the top, and then there's a second level up there, which is now burning.
Oh, that's burning too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not like unwalkable yet, but it will be soon.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast this man that's in front of me. That's in front of everybody else.
Eldritch Blast. He doesn't have much left. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh.
Blast. Yeah.
For 20 with 24. Let's hit him. Oh, I did 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage total?
That kills him, right?
That's not very good. He has 1 hit point left.
I should have my charisma with it though. It didn't look like that added that.
Probably not yet. Because you have a level rogue, right?
Yeah. So I don't have my pack things.
You don't have your pack stuff yet, no.
So,
No, yet. Well, you
2
might.
points of damage.
You might. Did you take it? You have to actually take it.
My invocation. Yeah, I have that invocation.
So yeah, so it would be a charisma on top.
All right, so add 3 more to that.
So that will take him out.
Let's go.
Eldritch Blast. And with that, he's burning in the flames as well. And the interior of this place cleared of the Duragar. Currently, as this one falls through the Eldritch Blast, it goes through the fire, and it's getting hot now. You guys are not prepared for the heat. You're prepared for the cold, and it's starting to sweat in there. You know these ogres and Duragar are coming. That brings us around to Luther's turn. You're still inside. You take 1 fire damage.
So nothing, since I'm resistant?
Well, you can't take 0, so 1.
Okay, cool. I love the fire.
The fire.
Yes. Can I use control flames to put the fire out? Keep everyone from...
How big's the space that you control? I know it's an active flame, so maybe. How's it read?
Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, it's just a 5-foot cube. So I'd have to do like each individual. That's a lot. Okay, so yeah, never mind.
Do you have anything opposite of fire?
Why would I do something silly like that? All right. Well, I mean, everyone's gone, so I guess I'm gonna. Why can't I move myself?
You can begin the process of working on the flames if you want to start that. You know what? If you want to use, you're using your action. Let's say you're using everything to try and douse some of these flames.
Yeah.
Give me.
I use my entire turn to just put.
Yeah, give me a check with your spellcasting modifier. You're a wizard, right? So intelligence modifier.
I am. Okay. Intelligence. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Natural 20. You are what we would call proficient in fire. And as a fire genasi, so I will say that you were able to successfully dim the flames enough. You put them out in the key spaces so that it doesn't spread any further, and you're able to dim the fire enough that it no longer causes damage while inside of it.
I speak to the flames and calm them down and sing them a nice lullaby to temper their hunger for wood and other flammable materials.
Perfect. All right. I think that ends your turn, and that brings us back around to the Duragar, who are dead, and that will bring us around to Thorvald. The flames are such that they are no longer causing you damage. You can see the ogre, zombie, and the other Duragar are making their way your direction. The door is open and ajar, and you are right inside of it. Thorvald, what do you do?
Are the fires out inside?
Yes.
Then I will action dodge as I raise my shield and step into this doorway, then kind of like peek out.
Sure.
Wait, how close are they? Because on my screen, they're still in the top right corner.
Yeah, that's where they are.
Okay, cool.
But that puts them 60 feet away.
So I can see them.
Yeah, you can see them.
Did that Duragar have a prepared action?
No, he had to dash to get here.
Okay. But he has a heavy crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then. All of you can fight long ranged, right?
Yes.
I would prefer to, yes.
Then lock this door as I step outside.
Oh my gosh, he's insane.
Ooh.
That man is a hero. Crazy, but a hero.
Stuart thinks you might be very dumb.
Stuart walks the door.
Locks the door behind him.
Stuart advises you don't go out, but I won't stop you.
How does the second floor look?
Yeah, can we actually get up there
On
now?
fire. Absolutely.
He put the fire out. It's enough that it doesn't have to worry about too much anymore. So
I had a bonfire going up there for like 8 turns.
But that was outside. That was on the stone.
Nah, I put it through the slit.
No, you didn't.
That's what I said, but hey.
Mhm.
You're right.
I put that one out too.
All right, yeah.
I put that one out too. We're fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, that ends your turn.
Dodge action. Yep. Embracing here.
Thorvald.
Yeah.
The ogre zombie closes distance on you and makes his way all the way to you. Has to dash to get there. The Duragar will launch a crossbow bolt at you. Disadvantage because of that, but doesn't matter. Natural 1. The bolt goes wide, and the ogre zombie closes the distance, and it's a lot. It might be at level 3. This might be the biggest thing you've ever seen, and it's certainly the most malicious. You begin to wonder if you've bitten off more than you can chew with this. Stuart.
Where's the stairs? Can I go upstairs?
Yeah.
All right, I make my way upstairs.
Yep, you make your way up to the second floor. It's a pretty rudimentary guard tower up here. There's a few stools for relaxation, some bows and arrows in this space that have some ammo there. But then there are these slits you can look out for on either side. There's a bonfire burning on one of the slits that looks the other way though.
Okay. Can I look through the slit and try and shoot the zombie ogre?
You sure can.
All right, I'll try it.
Go for it.
We'll give it a go. 27.
27 does hit. Surprisingly enough.
13 damage.
13 damage. It sinks into the ogre zombie.
Yeah, that's all Stuart's got, man. Stuart.
All right, Felix. You are inside. The door is closed.
I'm running up to that top.
All right, because
Good
you're
old
5, 10,
Stuart.
15. You can get up to the top floor with your movement, but I don't know if you can see him from where you are there. You might have to dash to get over there.
I will just hold until I get over there. I won't necessarily rush to get to that window if I can't do anything.
You're probably not going to be able to this round. Luther.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, did I see this? Did you close the door behind you, Thor?
No, my hands are occupied.
Okay, so the door's open.
Door's open.
Yeah.
And
Door's
I see this hulking behemoth about to get in melee with the man that just saved my life.
He is
So-
in melee with the man who just saved your life.
Awesome. So I am going to cast a spell here. Can I create a bonfire directly underneath him? It's a 5-foot cube, so it
Sure.
it wouldn't hit Thor, right?
Right.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast a bonfire directly underneath him. I need a dex save from him.
Dex save. He's super good at those as a zombie.
I was thinking that.
That's a 5 minus 2, so 3. Is a 3 save?
Not at all.
Okay.
All right. So he's gonna take 6 points of damage, and that fire is gonna stay underneath him. Look at that fire.
Yeah, that's fun.
I like that I can place it down. That's cool. All right, yeah. And yeah, it's concentration, so that's gonna stay up underneath him. So that's gonna be my action. For my movement, I'm gonna head upstairs with Felix.
All right.
Can I get all the way up there?
Yeah, movement wise, you can get up there.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, and there are slits on this side of the fortress as well.
Yep.
So where I can look down and kind of see what's going on.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm right where I need to be. I will end my turn.
All right, awesome. That'll bring us around to Thorvald. We'll come back to him in just a second. That'll bring us. Yeah, we'll bring it around to him in just a second. And we're gonna go ahead and this Durgor is gonna shoot over at Thorvald.
Probably not.
Probably doesn't hit. That's a 13. Definitely doesn't hit. The giant zombie ogre is going to take its first attacks. It's going to try and just absolutely smash into our dear Thorvald. That's 2 attacks against him. The first attack probably misses. I'm going to guess that 24 hits. I would imagine he does because I don't think he has shield or anything. So he's.
I have shield.
You have shield? Does a 24 hit?
24 hits, but shield it doesn't.
Yeah, buddy.
You monster. 24 will miss in that case. As he looks around at you, and he's not happy with that at all. Seeing as the maul comes down, you reaction shield, and as you lift your own shield with it, this arcane radiant force comes in, and you just block the maul, and the ogre zombie looks down at you because of this.
You're just glimmering in this field of
He's a hero.
brilliant yellow light.
He is not happy with that. Stuart.
Did you skip over?
I did. It's your turn now.
So it's your turn. Yeah.
So, having just parried this massive blow, he'll reach and pull out this necklace, and he will present his holy symbol, and he will try to turn undead.
Ooh, is that a wisdom save?
That is a wisdom save.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah, buddy.
That's tough.
Does that save?
Does that say this?
Now I have luck. Can we use luck to like make you reroll?
Can.
If you cast it, you could have. Let's see if Davis has it.
Davis has luck.
Does he have
Davis has
luck?
luck, doesn't he?
I do have
Yeah,
luck.
he just got it.
That's
He
my
just-
man.
yeah.
Hear me.
He's got luck. Do you want
Go,
to?
Caleb.
Yeah, fix that.
Is luck?
Caleb's coming in clutch.
Is luck happening now?
Luck is happening.
Back to back.
Oh,
That's a 4.
That will.
Caleb, you did it.
Thrainer has redeemed luck to Thorvald.
Ooh, there is some luck going on. And he just
I
used
present
it.
and I see it like in his eyes, and I'm like, "Oh no, you don't!" And I go, "Ah!" And like this buildup of light eventually overwhelms this giant ogre.
I said turn.
Be gone!
And with that, he will he missed with his other attacks, but so he will take his turn to run away. That lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna take off, and seeing this as well, with this new information as well, seeing the ogre get turned by this thing, the Durgar will run too. In lieu of that,
I almost compelled duel that thing. No, you come.
I'm so glad you.
the Durgar and the ogre begin to run back towards the Durgar, chasing it down, trying to get it under control. You have bought yourself basically a minute and a half before they return, because it won't run forever. But with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this session. There's some fun stuff going on inside, and we'll go check that out at the beginning of our next. So, thank you all so much for joining us. But I think we'll go ahead and end it there. This is the first episode of, I think, 12. This is 12 episodes here in.
It might be a little quicker if we keep doing this.
If we keep doing,
Yeah.
no, probably not.
Lighting rooms on
Honestly,
fire and then standing in them.
yeah. I mean, it could end a lot faster if you guys keep
That's
doing
what
that.
happens when the wizard has 1 hit point left. Scorched earth policy.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it works. So
I'm not gonna live. No one's gonna live.
No one's
It's
gonna.
like-
I'm taking the whole roof down.
it's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna light everything on fire. I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I cast fireball.
Exactly. So we bought ourselves about a minute that we can come down to on the back side of this. So we will pick up there at the start of next week. And I think you guys, I don't know if you guys might be able to get inside and do a whole bunch of stuff, but the guy's trying to wrangle a undead ogre right now, so that's going to be a lot of fun for him. Alrighty, so thank you everyone so much for joining us. Got a couple people that we want to shout out. Wax Effigy with the follow, Dilly Onion with the sub, Captain Ken 2000 with the follow, Emery Cena with the follow, Game Blaster Alpha with the follow, Sweet Poison 02 with the follow, Thrainer with the sub and the follow as well. So shout out to you, Caleb. Thank you so much for watching us tonight. Let's see. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a fun person to raid. Lauren, have you found anybody for that for us?
I have. We are going to be raiding, and I'll put it in chat for you. DM the Mark Knight. I'm trying to see what I'm not sure what campaign they're going through right now. It looks like it might be a homebrew.
Ooh, I like
but,
homebrew campaigns.
The title of their episode is The Dance Macabre. So
Ooh.
it sounds very very interesting. So I'm gonna put that in chat for you.
It does sound very interesting. So we're gonna go over there, raid them. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. This has been a fantastic first session of this. I think it's going to go really well going forward. But join us here next week, 7:30 Central Standard Time, for the second episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. You can find us here at Short Rest. It's at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time every Friday. So we're going to be playing some fun games. Laura and I, maybe some more folks. Monday is Fate's End, our more traditional homebrew campaign DM'd by our fantastic Lauren. And then you can catch Twisted Veil, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time on Tuesdays. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays here at Ink and Lyre TV. You can follow us on Instagram at Ink and Lyre and support us on Patreon if you love the show at patreon.com/Ink and Lyre. And of course, if you want to, all your follows and subscriptions all absolutely help us do everything that we do here. So your support matters. So thank you all so much for joining us. We will see y'all all next week and this Friday. So y'all have a good night.
See ya.
Peace.
Oh, we out.
Woo.